6:16 this morning, and the big solar eclipse is just a few hours away, and the country's getting ready for the first time it's happened in 38 years.
Before he left to go see the eclipse firsthand, our own John Scalzi talked with a NASA scientist about what we can expect to see today.
This Monday at 2:51, we have the Great American Solar Eclipse coming our way, and it probably has more hype than anything that I've seen recently in science, and it's very exciting for everyone. Joining us now is Dr. Alex Young from NASA Goddard, and he's going to tell us a little bit more about what to expect. Good to have you here, sir.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
It's a real pleasure. You know, the 1919 eclipse was, of course, very important because that eclipse tested Einstein's theory of relativity and really sort of defined our current world. But what's so special about this one?
Well, there's a lot of things that are great about this one, but most importantly, because it is going all the way across the country from coast to coast, the first time since 1918, everyone in the country will get to experience a partial eclipse, and then folks that are in the narrow path of totality that's about 70 miles wide, which is where the sun is blocked by the moon and its shadow is cast down on the earth, is going to get to experience what we call totality. And that is allowing us as scientists also to see the sun's outer atmosphere, something we can only see in visible light from the ground during a total solar eclipse.
So are you guys nervous about all of that? Because I know that some of you have been for years rehearsing this 2-minute window, and there are no do-overs.
Well, that is something that people are certainly concerned about. The clouds, what we've done here, because it's across the whole country, is we're doing same observations all the way across the country. So hopefully will be a places where there are clouds, will still get a broad set of observations, so not just 2 minutes, but more like an hour and a half looking at the changes in the corona as that shadow races across the country.
Very exciting.
But, you know,
here in Florida, we'll only get about an 80% eclipse. What can we expect?
Well, what's going to happen is, you know, that's still a pretty significant amount of the sun that's going to be covered. So there will be some changes in temperature. You're going to see changes in the hue of the sky, but everywhere around you look, everything's like trees are going to make little pinholes. You're going to see all these really cool crescents cast on the ground as the sun being eclipsed by the moon is cast down on the ground everywhere. So there's going to be this really cool environmental effect around you that's going to be awesome to experience.
Sounds very exciting. One last question, and we only have a few seconds for it. A lot of people will be wearing the special solar eclipse glasses. With those glasses in place, is it still safe to use telescopes and binoculars?
We don't recommend that. That's really not safe. These things are not designed for use with telescopes and binoculars. They should have their own special filters because they magnify light much more than what these are designed for. So you really want to just use these for looking directly yourself, and then only use special filters with binoculars and telescopes.
Doctor, thank you for joining us today, and I hope all of your experiments work out perfectly and the skies are beautifully clear.
Thank you.
So again, do not look directly at the sun.
That's right. The sunglasses do not actually provide enough protection for your eyes, so keep that in mind. And you'll only want to look at the sun through those approved solar filters. Regular sunglasses are not going to cut it. You still will hurt your eyes. And it is even safe to observe indirectly by making some type of pinhole, or you know, you can look through other options. There are some like cereal boxes, do-it-yourself type things that are, you know, if you got nothing and those solar eclipse glasses are gone, they can't find them, they're a pretty penny as well.
Yeah.
So if you have a cereal box at home, you can make a pair.
I have plenty of those. My wife's company is all going to have a field trip to the top of the Weston. About 20 of them will all get glasses and look up at the eclipse
That
today.
sounds like a fun little field trip.
Yeah, nice little perk, isn't that?